What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here on Muddy Beards 404. Today I got all the snow pulled off the Jeep, got it pulled in the garage, and we are going to finally replace the soft top on this Jeep, so stick around. A big thank you to Quadratec.com for sponsoring this video, the home of over 100,000 Jeep parts, including this MasterTop soft top that we are installing on the Jeep in this video. The top we're going to be installing on my TJ today is the MasterTop SkyMaster Frameless Soft Top. So this top has a frame built into it that's really clunky and gives it that kind of square off look, kind of that traditional Jeep look. The Fastback is going to give it a little bit cleaner, nicer lines. Now the top that's on this thing right now is a very, very old Best Top soft top. This thing, when I was working at 4 Wheel Parts in Tacoma in 2010, I was working there and I replaced the soft top for a customer, and he was basically going to throw this one out. And I was like, hey man, instead of throwing this away, can I have it? Because the one that was on this Jeep when I bought it was even worse than this one. So I have had this on the Jeep since 2010, and it is very beat up, it is ripped, it is torn, it is cracked, and it's definitely time to upgrade to a new soft top. Let's pull all the existing parts and soft top off of this thing and then start going through the instructions. Yes, I'm going to read instructions. And start pulling everything out of the box and setting it all up. Got the instructions out. We got our new door surrounds here ready to go. I got the new center section, the main top portion ready to go. Got everything kind of laid out here. Our doors here, windows and back window here, and the old top. I'll show you this real quick. As you can see, this door surround is broken. When I smashed it into a tree and did this right here, that's when the frame of this is bent, this is ripped, I broke that door surround. So lesson learned, don't drive your Jeep into a tree. I don't know if you guys can see, but this thing is actually textured, this top. It's really thick. I really am liking the material that they have. The outside itself is not this textured, but the inside is, and I really do like that. It's on the doors as well. The doors are complete. Like, I literally have to do nothing. I just need to slide them in to the holes here and it'll be good to go. So this will attach to the door surround with this quick release, and I took a screw out of here and we have to drill a hole. We'll attach this into here with the quick release on the inside, so you can actually quick release it from the inside of the Jeep. So I started putting this on, and I remembered that because I have this door handle here and this aftermarket roll bar with this top bar and all these pieces that aren't normally here on the roll cage of a stock Jeep, I had to cut a piece of this door surround out so it would go around the tubes on the aftermarket roll cage. So we are going to have to do that just like this one right here. This is the broken old one, so we got to cut this notch out here so it'll slide in. Well guys, it is actually the next weekend. I put the top on. It didn't work. I'll show you in a second. Threw the old top back on for the snow New Year's Day trip, which was the video from last week. So there's nothing wrong with the top, but it is a fastback soft top, which when I ordered it and got it from Quadratec, I didn't think about my roll cage here. So the fastback goes along this line of the factory roll cage down to here and ties in right there. So obviously I can't run my high lift here. That's fine, not a big deal. I can move that. But my roll cage pops out here, and I have some bends in the top right here. The bends, because back in the day before I had kids, all my buddies used to ride with me in the back of this Jeep. And so when I built the roll cage a long time ago, I made all these bends to give headroom for adult-sized people sitting in the back seat. So that way in a rollover we had more room and they wouldn't hit their head on the roll cage. So that's why I have all these bends in here. It worked great. Now I have little kids. They sit in the back occasionally, and I don't need all this headroom here. And the roll cage in general that I built a long time ago, I built with a very, very crappy welder. I didn't know what I was doing. I believe it was a 110 welder. So the welds are not up to my standards currently. So I did plan on pulling the whole cage out, unbolting it from the whole tub, sitting on the ground, grinding it down, re-welding everything, making it much better, much stronger, and adding in some more support bars and stuff like that. So my plan is I don't need this anymore. So here's the rear cage, all buttoned up, painted up. I'm pretty happy with it. Looks pretty good. It's just gonna reinforce these rear sections and kind of tie everything together, just make it a little bit more rigid. Okay, so we are back to where we left off before, but I did want to show you this up close really quick. So this is a center bar right here, and it has a pull tab. You can just pull this and it unlocks. And also this right here has a pull from the inside, so you can pull this and unlock it. And this top, this whole front section, you just unlatch the front and you can flip it up and over, which is really cool. It pivots on this door surround right here. I really like that. So let's go ahead and attach the rear how it's supposed to be and then start putting the windows on. Okay guys, I got the whole new top on. It kind of was a pain, as you'd expect for a brand new top, because it's gonna need to stretch and it's like 30 degrees out. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be going out with my buddy Nate, doing some four-wheeling with his Patreon subscribers, and I'll get you some video and pictures and stuff of this actually outside in better light, not just in my garage. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'm in the Jeep, out snow wheeling with the new top on. This 5-layer material is so much nicer. I can feel the warm stays in a lot better, a lot less air getting in, and these zippers, you know, actually work really well. Another thing I really like is this right here. You can grab this and close the door with it. It's really convenient. I really like it, and I need to start moving because everyone is moving now. Also, I really like the outside. The water just rolls off of it, and unlike the other top, actually water just kind of stuck to it and soaked into it, and it would get to the point where water would drip from the ceiling in the old top. It would just kind of seep through, and the condensation, everything. Whoa, getting off track here. Oh, not paying attention. Okay, getting off track, and it would just drip on me, or you know, when it's really wet outside after it's sat for a little bit. With the material that they have in this, the layering system that they have, it just doesn't do that. Overall, guys, I am super happy with the quality of this top, the fit and finish. It's definitely nice driving it here in the snow. It can stay a little bit warmer, not as much airflow coming in for sure. If you want to follow me on social media, I am at MuddyBeards4x4. We got a website, muddybeards4x4.com. You can find shirts, stickers, stuff like that on there. Until next time, guys, we'll see you on the trail.